What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another one, and as you guys can see in my top left corner of my screen here, I am getting close to level 80, and if you guys are free to play like me as well, you'll realize that yeah, it's taken a long time. If you guys aren't doing the energy refreshes, it does take a bit of time, but I'm not really in a big rush right now because I know that we're probably going to run into other bottlenecks in the game, like the mini uniques and all that good stuff. But anyways, let's actually jump into it today. As we are getting closer to level 80 and getting into Dark Dimension 4, and I'm super stoked about that. But we're gonna be opening up some orange gear war orbs, and of course, thank goodness I was saving these guys quite a bit because I had a feeling that they would add a new orb or something like that, and that's why I never really used them, and I've been hoarding them since pretty much last year. And now that we are within level 80 striking zone, we can at least start opening up some of these, and you guys can get these ones in the these mini uniques or miniature uniques, whatever people are calling them. It's nice here because if you go in the inventory, it also gives you kind of like a set breakdown of the numbers that you have. Unfortunately, there's not really a inventory list in the game right now to show off all these, but at least this way you can kind of verify and see which ones you have available. And I mean, we are getting I think we do have enough for a few characters for sure, but obviously we need more than just a few characters for Dark Dimension 4. So anyways, we've got about 116,000 of these orbs, or credits I mean, and by my calculation, that's going to be a little bit over 100 orbs that we can get based off of 1,200 per orb. It's going to be like pretty close to 100, I'm pretty sure, if my math is correct. So we're going to open up these and see how it goes. The other nice thing too is it offers the other normal materials as well in the center pillar, and then in the left pillar it gets you some of the uniques, I guess. So this is probably the orb to go. I mean, if you guys have a ton of these credits, save them for the Gear War Orb 2s. The Gear War ones, the ones that cost 1,000, don't really need to use them anymore since we do have all the materials farmable in the Doom chapters, so you don't really need to use or buy these ones anymore. But yeah, save them for the Gear Orb 2s. And let's get underway here. Hopefully we can get enough characters, and as we are approaching level 80, we can start gearing these up and start accumulating these, because yeah, we're gonna need a ton of these, and seems to be one of the biggest bottlenecks right now for Dark Dimension 4. And a lot of other content creators have started their descent into that game mode, and obviously once you get into the next set of nodes with restrictions, you need another 4 characters for the next set, like for the global, cosmic, and city nodes. And of course those are the biggest problems, right? And it looks like you know, having an ample supply of resources is going to be the way to go. Nice, we got a gold there in the middle, and I don't really know how to keep track of this count, so we're just going to keep going at it. But so far I think we're getting lots of these city ones, which is fine. We're going to need those for Proxima. She's one that I'm thinking about for the cosmic nodes. And of course, I think if we get a gold one on the far right, I think it's a drop of 6 or something like that. So we'll see how it goes. And depending on what materials I get as well from these drops, that's also gonna probably dictate what characters I use. And specifically, stay tuned. Once I have a better idea, once I get these materials opened up here and all these orbs sorted out, I'll have a better idea. Most of the characters right now, they're still level 75, level 76. I haven't really leveled them up too much because I want to make sure you're pushing the right characters into Dark Dimension 4 as well. And because if you are free to play like myself, we have to use those resources as best as we can. And I mean, I've been playing the game for pretty close to 3 years now, and yeah, the time I've played is pretty important. Because you know, as you know, the longer you play, the more opportunity you have to you know, accumulate power cores and gold and resources and all that good stuff. So I've been playing a long time now, and it'll be interesting. I'm totally excited for Dark Dimension 4. It's nice to get some fresh new gameplay, and of course, because I am also trying to be as efficient as I can as well. The 15, 16, 20 characters that you need for that game mode, you also don't want to just needlessly level up anybody up to level 80, because that's going to be a lot of gold as well, guys. And you want to make sure you're picking the right characters. And that's why I've kind of not really leveled up a lot of my characters and just kept them at level 75. doesn't really seem to be having any issues in the other game modes right now, because a lot of people are doing the same strategy. They're trying to conserve. They're trying to keep their resources close to their chest, and I think that's a smart way to go with this game, especially when the spending can get a little bit crazy. You want to make sure you're efficient with your resources, otherwise it can get out of control here. So yeah, so far so good. Wow, it just seems like we've opened up a lot already, and it does seem like we're getting a lot of orbs. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll stop at 70,000 and just take a look and see what we're... yeah, it seems like a good stopping point. Seems like a good stopping point to kind of see what we've amassed so far, and hopefully we got a nice, easy, even distribution. Does seem like we are running into a lot of these city parts though. So let's have a look here. Got some city ones there, and I do see a few mutant materials as well. And then I do see that we do have some uniques in there, some shield tech. Not bad, not bad. Hammer tech. Got some cosmic materials as well. And yeah, I mean, it guarantees at least a 3. So we should, I mean, by definition, by opening up 100 of these orbs, we'll have 300 of those materials, even at the worst drop ratio. And that's pretty good, because 300 materials... you divide that by like you know, like 5. That's about 60 per character, and it adds up. If we can get 50 of each material, that'd be awesome. But it all depends on the RNG here. And yeah, I mean, really, just save up these elite your war credits for the store. And what I've been doing too is I've been going into the you know, your war store, and you can use your alliance credits, the ones you get from your donations. And you can also purchase more of these credits, and that's what I've been doing as well, to kind of amass more of these new T15 materials. People are calling them like miniature uniques, micro uniques. Don't really know what the official name is yet, but we'll just call them the T15 uniques, because everyone knows you need it for your T15s. And I think that's, yeah, we're getting lots of these. Wow, we're getting lots of these. 61 is what we started at, I believe. So we'll keep opening up here. And I do have, let me just see here. I do have a list on my screen, I think, of what the totals were before the orb opening. So at least we can have a comparison, but we'll see if that even works out. All right. And yeah, so far so good. I mean, I think we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good because we have done a good job in preserving and keeping our resources in check. And I think there's like 100 of these orbs. Yeah, so I mean, by definition, we're gonna get 3 on each side, and that's 3 times 100. It's gonna be like 300 of these materials. So that adds up quite a bit, especially because I have been trying to use some of my power cores and refresh the store, specifically the gold store, and seeing if I can buy these as well using gold, just because we do have, you know, it's a race right now. And I think, I mean, a ton of people have already started playing in the game mode, and for me, I just want to get in because everybody wants Dr. Doom, and obviously there's some absolute amazing footage on him on YouTube already of how devastating he can be on a lineup. And I think right now in my arena shard, no one's got him yet. But you know, when that happens, I'm sure people are going to slap him onto the meta, and he's probably going to be the new face of the meta. Although, I mean, it's going to be a while, I think, before people even get him unlocked. Lots of people in my alliance are still even doing Dark Dimension 3, so I mean, it's definitely end game content. And luckily for me, I mean, I'm lucky I saved up a lot of these resources, and I was playing smart to begin with. On top of that, it's also very satisfying to know that you know, like, as you play and you're smart with your resources, you don't want to level up the wrong characters. I leveled up Shield Trooper for Dark Dimension 3, and that was kind of a big learning lesson for me. So don't do that. Don't waste your ABCs and those rare materials on useless characters like that. I also took Punisher as well because I was in the city nodes and I only had Carnage and Symbiote Spidey, and it was too slow for me, so I kind of took it upon myself and got Punisher in there as well. And I don't know, yeah, he's I don't know if he's tier 15 material, but at the time it seemed like it was a good idea to bring him into Dark Dimension 3, and yeah, I mean, he'll pair well with Yelena and Redguard now because he is a pretty beefy character. But nonetheless, I mean, if you're trying to be as efficient as you can with your resources and smart with your spending on, you know, your power cores and your gold, probably better just to save it and use it on characters that you know you're going to push all the way. So characters like Hela, Ebony Maw, Emma Frost, like those are characters that can easily push into tier 14, tier 15 easy, and a lot of people have already because they're good in Alliance War, they're good in Arena, characters like that. So you don't want to waste it on Shield Trooper, on Punisher. Yeah, characters like that are just a waste of your resources. But anyways, yeah, we're down to the bottom here, and I think we got a couple more, and we'll have a look at the totals and see what we got here. Yeah, wow. So that's it. Last one here, and see what we got. So lots of these candles. I don't know if if that means anything. It seems like we got a lot of these city materials as well here. These arcane, or not city, skill material. So that's nice. So we do have enough there for we'll have enough there for Proxima for sure. She's a low cost anyways, but still it's good to know with some of these characters that are already going to be ready for it. This one's nice because we need it for the techs, and I know for techs I'm going to be aiming at getting Minerva in there, so that's nice. She's a 72 cost, so that's at least nice and assuring that we can at least get one of these guys up there. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, this other candle thing, or excuse me, a candle thing. This mutant material, the polymers, and this is also good because we're gonna need a ton to bring Emma Frost and Mr. Sinister as well. So that's really good to know. Emma's a 72 cost for these materials, and then Mr. Sinister's a 54. So that's good. We got some there. This is also the other mutant one. So it looks like we should have enough based on these phyto nutrients and these polymers that we should be able to take at least Emma Frost because she's a 72. And let's see here. Now we got some nice uniques here. This is good because of Cull. And we got some of these ones for Black Bolt as well. Quantum Energy 18, so that's not bad. This is a weird. I don't know why they use this shape for this material. It's just this is there's so many other ways they could have pieced this material together. But anyways, that's a bio material, and we're gonna need a lot of that because of the symbiotes. And of course, I don't even know if I'm going to take Black Bolt or Invisible Woman just yet, but it's going to be heavy competition in the bio sector. So nice that we got 27 of those guys. We got some more carb as well. Not really using it for anyone right now, but it's good to have. It's good to have an ample supply of it. Vibranium, we got a ton. We got 36 of those guys. This one's also nice, the Tesseract. It'll help us with Corvus in getting him to tier 14. This rainbow stuff. Rainbow stuff's always fun to look at. Other biomaterials as well, just like the other odd shape one. But nice that we got 98. We're gonna need, like I said, a ton. And I think I did the math. If you want to push all the symbiotes and the full set team there, and including one of these legendaries, it's like 280 materials you're gonna need. So it's gonna be it's gonna be pretty nuts. It's gonna be pretty nuts. Yeah, anyways, let's see here. We got some Cosmic. This is going to be good for Thanos, especially because we're going to need him early on. He's going to be probably my starting lineup. The Taunt is going to be awesome. And it looks like there we can also bring in Ebony Maw. He's a 72, so that's good. We got some materials for that. Some more Cosmic as well, 97, so that's good. I think we're in pretty good shape. In terms of materials, after we've spent these 100 orbs, we should have enough. So now really the only thing right now is getting up to level 80, and we'll have the materials ready to go. Alien spores, yeah, we're gonna need a ton of these guys. I think it's gonna be 25 at tier 14 for each character. So right now, I mean, we can maybe get 2 characters up. I have all my symbiotes, as you guys can see here. They got the orange ring, so they are all tier 14 already, just because of my Raid Ultimates teams. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. We're gonna have at least 2 of these guys pushed up there, and I'm thinking probably the first 2 is going to be Symbiote Spidey and most likely Carnage. That seems to be the route. Although Scream and Anti-Venom seem to be some popular choices as well because they're cheap. They're only 54 cost, and the Scream is like a 30. She's like a 36, so she's a cheap one to bring in. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's it, guys. That's 100 of these War Store orbs. Or War Elite orbs, or what do you want to call them. And yeah, I thought we did pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say, I mean, it would have been nice to get some 6s. I don't think we got any gold drops on the right there. Or is that a thing? Let me just see here. I didn't look at it and make it up, did I? Oh, okay, that explains it. Okay, so I guess there is no, I guess 3 was the highest you can get. Sorry, for some reason, I think I got confused with the left pillars, and they had the 6s, on the left here with the uniques, and I think I got confused by that. But anyways, wow, that's pretty stingy. And we did get a bit of these gold ones for the ABCs, the superior BCs, so that's good. All right, that's all we got, guys. So that's pretty much our material side of things. We'll sort out the gold set in the next one, but yeah, first things first is first we got to make sure we can get to level 80 and start leveling up some of these guys. As you can tell, most of my guys are level 75, level 76. Haven't really pushed anybody there yet, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a ton of gold just to bring her up to 79. It's gonna be 1.2, so it's gonna be a ton of gold for sure. Okay, guys, we will catch you guys in the next episode.